welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor if you haven't seen my face before, and if you have seen my face, hello, girl, boy, dog, cat, or however you identify, I don't care. Y'all read the title, so y'all already know what we finna get into. So let's go ahead and get started because I'm not about to prolong this video any longer. Number one that I learned at 20, just because someone looks or acts like they're in your corner doesn't mean that they really are. Definitely pay attention to energy, okay? And that goes into number two, pay attention to energy because it never lies. If somebody is quote unquote doing something for you and they're like, oh, we really care about you, and they're saying that they really care about you, but you can just tell something is off, like you feel like something is off, you feel like something is like not up to par how you'd want it to be, you're probably right. The universe energy doesn't lie, like Kendrick Lamar said. Pay attention to how your friends talk about their friends, because that's probably how they're talking about you behind your back. Yeah, like if you have a friend that's coming to you like, oh my god, and like talking about one of your friends behind their back, 9 times out of 10 they're doing that to you. That's just how it works. I don't know why, but that's just what they do. Tip number 4, beauty has nothing to do with the outside. Y'all ever notice how you could look at somebody and be like, oh my god, they're so pretty, and then like they start talking and opening up their mouth and you're like, never mind. Yeah, that's why. Tip number 5, this is something that a lot of people I feel like need to hear, but sometimes you have to release people you don't want to for your peace of mind. Like you may not necessarily want to release this person. This person could be a best friend, this person could be a boyfriend that's like a best friend, and it's like you don't want to release them, but this person is like not listening to you, they're not communicating with you, they're not like, you've given them chance after chance after chance, and they're not like giving what it's supposed to give. You know you have to let them go for your peace of mind, which is like the most important thing in my opinion, but it's the truth. Once you let go of those people, you end up elevating. That is what it is. Tip number 6, doing things that you love to do is a great form of self-care, and it's also a great way to connect with your inner child. I realized the things that I want to do are things that I used to like to do when I was a little kid, like watch certain TV shows or get pink nails or whatever the case may be. It's like those are things that I wanted to do, and it helped me connect to my inner child. Well, that's one way at least. Tip number 7 kind of goes with tip number 5, and it's that some people come into your life to teach you things and then they leave right after. And I have a story time that kind of goes along with that, where I kind of just like actually realized that because of like how it actually took place. So if y'all want to hear that, let me know in the comments below, because I can give y'all this story time. Tip number 8 is music is a good healing tool, but this also goes with tip number 9. And tip number 9 is to be intentional with everything, including the type of music that you listen to. Music is a really big programmer. I noticed that people who listen to more music like hot girl, self-confidence music, like women empowerment music, they're more like, you know, women empowerment and self-loving and, you know, stuff like that. And it's because music is actually a programmer. I didn't realize this until I was journaling one day. And I was like, wait, why do I feel that way? Because I have no like experiences that make me feel this way. I was like, dude, all the songs that I listen to are about this. Oh my God. It's just the things that you consume in general. Social media, TV, music. Need that going. Tip number 10 is connecting with your inner child is essential. I feel like once you connect with your inner child, you connect it with the dreams that you used to have as a kid, and it's like your inner child will kind of lead you in that way of, you know, the dreams that you used to have as a kid, and like take you on that journey, if that makes sense. And it's like, I feel like you'd also have like a happier life if you connect with your inner child. A lot of people say, oh, I wish I was a kid again, but I feel like these people are not really connecting with their inner child, so it's kind of harder for them to like, you know. Tip number 11 is really more of a me tip. This may not be for everybody because not everybody has this like relationship with their family, but as far as me, family and friends are what make me the happiest. And when I say friends, I don't mean fake friends. I don't mean people that's in my life for a season, or even if they are in your life for a season, it's like they are family while you are together. Those people I feel like not make me the happiest, but they like aid in my happiness, you know what I mean? And I mean real people. I mean people that are like, when somebody's talking behind your back, they're gonna be like, don't talk about my friend like that, don't talk about my family like that. Oh, tip number 12, you don't need to talk on the phone with your friend or your significant other every single day. Actually, I feel like it's more detrimental to talk to your significant other or your best friend every single day than it is to like talk to them one day, do your little thing, and then go back like maybe the next week or whatever the case may be and talk to them. I was on the phone with one of my friends and she was like, girl, if we talked every day, what would we have to talk about? And that is so true. And absence makes the heart grow fonder anyway. And that way you have time to work on yourself and do the things that you like to do, and they have time to do what they want to do. But then when y'all come together, like, you just have so much more fun. I feel like that was one of the things that actually kind of destroyed my relationship. Like, we was always up under each other all the time. Number 13, the sooner you start the healing process, the better for you. I noticed that my life went a lot better once I started the healing process. Once I started to go within myself, turn within myself, which I need to do tonight. Whew, I'm running out of breath, y'all. I feel like life becomes more fun, and like you really get to do the things that you've always wanted to do during that process. Tip number 14 is, once you heal yourself, you heal everyone else around you. I feel like people start to see that you're healing and they're like, okay, well, what is she doing? Some people might even ask you what you're doing. And if you're healing, I feel like you're going to want other people to feel that way as well. They can see the change in you and they want to know, like, well, what are they doing to get this way? Or not even, it's like they can, it's like, I feel like it's a soul thing as well. Like, they can, like, their soul can see your soul healing and they're like, okay, if they can do it, I can do it. Let's get on it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I kind of feel like it's a soul thing. I don't know. That may sound crazy to you, but I definitely feel like it is a soul thing. Tip number 15. Things are easier once you look at the bigger picture. Now, this for me was kind of for my YouTube channel. I have been trying to do a YouTube channel since I was 12 years old. Once I started the healing process, the healing journey, and I was like, you know what, let me look at the bigger picture. Yeah, it's 12 in the morning, and yeah, I've been out with my friends all day, but it's like, if I could be out with my friends or my family all day, I can come home and film a video. You know what I'm saying? Because me being out with my friends all day, yeah, it's fun in the moment, but it's not helping me with the bigger picture. Me filming this video and staying up to edit it, and or whatever the case may be, or filming a video instead of going out with my friends or whatever the case may be, it's like, that's the bigger picture. Yes, it's like right now, I don't want to work a job, but I feel like this. If you're one of these people, because I know that this is going on right now, people don't want to work. No, I don't want to work a job, but this is the thing. I feel like I'm going to work this job right now while I'm working on building my YouTube channel, while I'm working on building my business, and I'm going to use that money to fund my YouTube channel, to buy more things, buy more clothes. Like, a lot of things go into having a YouTube channel, things that you don't even know, like buying clothes, keeping yourself up, because unfortunately we can't just pop up however we want to pop up when we're first starting to build our YouTube channel. Like, we have to, be presentable, because people don't really know us like that, and people are going to click on your video more if you're pretty. I mean, that's just the thing. Or if you're dressed up, that's just how it is, y'all. Unfortunately, that's the truth. So it's like, there's a lot of things that go into making a YouTube channel, or whatever the case may be, whatever type of thing you're trying to do. There's a lot of things that go into it, but once you start to look at the bigger picture, you're like, okay, I know right now this may be uncomfortable. Yeah, I know I may not want to do this right now, but in the long run, I'm gonna be glad that I did it. In the long run, my future self is gonna thank myself right now. So I feel like that makes things easier, and for me, that kind of motivates me to keep going. Like, right now, it's almost 12 o'clock in the morning right now, but I've been out with my family all day, so it's like, I better do something. I better do something for my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. Like, I'm just like, I gotta go get it. 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 You know what I mean? Next tip number 16. So tip number 16 is something that I'm still working on, of course. It's better to say what you need and talk things out with others than assume and overthink. Now, I notice, like, I'm the type of person, I'm an overthinker. So I'll be like, okay, well, what do they mean by this? Okay, well, they just don't want that. They just don't want that. But it's like, I feel like once you be like, okay, so what did you mean by this? Because I'm not going to hold you the way I took it. It kind of hurt my feelings. And like, 9 times out of 10, when I do say that, it's like, they're like, oh no, I didn't mean it like that. It's never what it seems. Now, there are the rare occasions where it's like, we actually have to sit down and talk it out, because like, it is what I thought, but at least I'll know. And then, like, it's easier for us to come to a conclusion. It's harder for you to come to a conclusion when you don't talk things out with people and you just assume and you overthink things. it's actually really hard because you're like in your head like, okay, well, this person thought this and da da da, and then you start to get mad, and then spiritual poison starts to happen, but not to the other person, just to you. In order to get around that, you need to tell somebody about it, like address somebody about it, even if it's just yourself, even if you're just telling your journal. Like, I feel like, just get it out, babe. Just get it out, babe. Tip number 17 is to listen to your gut feeling. It's always right. I'm telling you, intuition is a crazy thing, dog. Like, once I realized that I had it, I was like, oh my God, like, oh my God. Like, cause you know what I mean? Cause if you follow your intuition and you listen to your intuitive feelings, it's like, it's always right. It's always right. But you have to decipher. If you're an overthinker, you have to decipher your intuitive feelings from your mind sometimes. And that's what could be difficult. But your intuition is always right. So I feel like following your intuition is the best thing that you can do. You know those moments where you be like, I feel like da 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 da. That's your intuition, babe. Tip number 18 is trying new things is a part of self-discovery. So a lot of people right now are going on a journey of self and just spending time with themselves and focusing on themselves, but they don't want to try new things. They don't want to try new foods. They don't want to try new ways to make money. They don't want to try just like new things in general. And the thing is, if you don't try new things, it's like, how are you going to know what you like and what you don't like? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's also what makes the journey of self-discovery kind of fun. It's like you get to love 50 million things and then hate the other 50 million things. Like, that's what I feel like makes self-discovery fun. These sit down talk videos are geared more towards my high school students and stuff like that, the people that are going on these journeys. That's a part of self-discovery. Try new things. Don't be like, oh, pineapple on pizza, that's nasty. You haven't tried it before. Like, it could be the best thing that you ever had. I personally haven't tried it, but I'm going to try it next time. Because I used to be that person. Ew, it's nasty, but I never tried it before. Like, I've never had it. And it could be the best thing ever. I love sweet stuff. So, yeah. Tip number 19 is there is nothing in this world that we truly have to do. Think about this. Money, man-made. Time, man-made. Us having to work, all of that is man-made. You don't have to do anything. So don't let anybody make you feel like you have to do something. Now, that doesn't mean that there are not going to be consequences, or not even consequences, but karma is a thing. And everybody thinks that karma is something bad. No, karma is just an action for something that you did. There's a decision, and then there's something that happens after that. You make a decision, okay, I'm not going to work. But see, what happens after is you got to find another way to make money. And if you choose not to find another way to make money at all, you just ain't got no money. And that is what it is. Yes, there are ways to get it. There are ways to manifest it. Cool, do that. But I'm just saying, you see what I'm saying? Like, y'all get it's just an example. Like, y'all get the example. And tip number 20, there's no need to rush anything. Time is man-made, and you have your whole life ahead of you. The thing is, you keep looking at the what ifs, but it hasn't happened yet. People don't realize, and this is something that I'm having to realize, is like the present moment is everything. You know what I mean? Staying in the present moment, doing what you have to do right now, making sure that you're getting things done right now, taking care of yourself right now. That is what's the most important, not tomorrow. Because honestly, truly, what if you don't wake up tomorrow? So what are you going to do today? How are you going to spend today like it's your last? How are you going to do that? You see what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the most important thing, is to do it like I never had it at. So I actually have 2 bonus. And so number 21 is to love yourself before you love anyone else. The reason why I'm choosing to spend time by myself, and yes, I'm 20, and yes, there are a lot of people around me that's in relationships right now, so it kind of makes it a little harder. But I'm noticing that these people that are in relationships, they're not choosing to spend time by themselves. And I feel like, again, they're not looking at the bigger picture. They're just looking at right now. They're not looking at, okay, well, if I just spend this little time alone and learn myself right now, when I do get into a relationship later, I'm going to know how to treat that person, because I'm going to know how to treat myself. And I'm going to attract the person that knows how to treat me, because I'm going to be able to show them. I'm going to be able to teach them how to treat me. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's one of the things where it's like, it can be uncomfortable, but if you look at the bigger picture, if you look at long term, when you're in a relationship, it's a lot of sacrifices. It's a lot of like things that go into being in a relationship. I know, because I was in one. Like, you have to be very committed. Like, loving yourself is like bigger picture, looking at the bigger picture is going to make your relationship happier in the long run. Like, you know, make your marriage happier. You're gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just how I feel. Everybody's different. Everybody feels different. Everybody's growth is different. So I can't really say too much. I can't tell you how to do things. But that's just how I feel. Last tip, number 22, is your inner peace is the most important thing. I'm telling you. I think I would never let nobody else mess up my inner peace, because I spent a long time and it was challenging getting to the place that I'm at right now. So I'm not gonna let anybody mess up my inner peace, because inner peace takes work, babe. You don't just like spawn here with inner peace. I feel like, I don't know, maybe that was just my experience. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this little video. If you did like it, go ahead and give my video a thumbs up so I know that you like it. And if you didn't like it, go ahead and give my video a thumbs up. Even if you give my video a thumbs down, you still putting me on the algorithm. So go ahead and give it a thumbs down. That's fine too. I really don't care. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because it's always lit over here. Okay, look, we at 130, what, 132, 134, maybe 136, I don't even remember. But okay, keep those subscribers, run them subscribers up. Okay, subscribe to your girl, and make sure that you turn on your post notifications. And I said this in my last video, but click the bell when you turning on the post notifications, because YouTube always changes some stuff. Like, they always switching some stuff around like they crickies. And like I said, leave me a comment down below if you want that story time of what I was talking about on the tip that I was talking about. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Like I said, it's 12 o'clock in the morning, so gotta go. Bye.